Hello and welcome to Simon Says Artwork. In this video I'm going to be bringing back something which I haven't done for a while. It's been ages. What I used to upload an ink drawing on a Monday, life drawing on a Wednesday and a painting on a Friday. But now I just do ink every day. So what I'm going to do for this week is I'm just going to do a life drawing video today. Now it's because I did do a life drawing sketch on a really small piece of paper. Now this is tone paper and it's A5, so it's very small. That's A4, that's A5, and half of that would be A6. So on this A5 piece of tone paper, I'm going to do a life drawing sketch using charcoal and some chalk. And it's going to be quite a tricky pose as well. So I'd like to show you how I approach a more difficult pose, not the classical sprawled out model. It's going to be more of a crouching position. So okay, let's get started. Now I thought it'd be worth showing this life drawing study to you because drawing difficult poses like this can be something which people find more challenging than they may anticipate. The first thing that I tried to do was to get the mass of the body as a fairly large shape first, because the back is the main area that you're seeing and the tuck of the legs and the head are going to be much smaller than the majority of the back of the model. And then the position of the arm and everything else just becomes something which you try to measure based on the proportions of the back once you figure it out. And getting that placement on the page is quite important. So on this occasion I managed to fit everything in quite well. I just wish I would have done more cutting in from the outside shading. Cutting in just being the shading on the outside of the subject, where you can then start to shape the outline of the model of the subject that you're drawing with this shading on the outside. I wish I'd done more of that shading because it would have framed this drawing better, but it was part of a longer session with several poses. Now for this I'm using charcoal pencils as well as a white chalk pencil, and I'm trying to cover certain areas. And although it's going out of focus, I like to think that from that out of focus you can see what it would look like to look through your eyelashes, and that's quite good to try to get a sense of how things are looking. But that's where I got it, and I thought that's quite an interesting pose to try to tackle. Okay, that's the drawing done. Now I thought that the idea of the model being in that kind of position can be really challenging for people to try and work out how to actually make the drawing look like something similar to what you're observing. So I hope you found that useful, and I might do some more of that in the future. I have been talking to a couple of people about doing some modeling for me specifically so that I can teach how I approach drawing in more of a informative way by using the model as a reference on the screen, which I can't do yet until I have some kind of model that I've booked or consent from the model to share that image. But until then, I hope you enjoyed that video, and if you did, then please leave a like, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell, hit the all for the notifications, because it just means a little red dot will happen on your subscription tab. But after you've done all that, I would like to thank you anyway for watching the video, and I will see you in the next one.